Opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Daniel Gafford is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Castle. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Simmons in at the point, and Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
What a response by Mitchell. He takes those 3 points right back.
Outside Jackson. Simmons passes to Jackson. Here's Castle. He's guarded by McCollum. The jump hook. Castle misses.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
Mitchell kicks to Okongwu. Okongwu with the screen for Mitchell. Off target with his three. McCollum against McDaniel.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Okongwu with the screen for Mitchell. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Castle. He is guarded by McCollum. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Gafford. He gets that one. Now here's McCollum. He had 15 points last outing. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Now, we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. And Coach said he's a guy that can score from all 3 levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Simmons. Stolen by McDaniels. Outside Jackson. Pass to Castle. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Eason grabs the board. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And he knocks down the first one. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
Now here's Jackson. No scoring in this one. The shot's good from Brunson.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Look at the numbers for Jaren Jackson. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, how about 22 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
Eason against Jackson. Eason passes to McCollum. With the teardrop, bucket is good.
Making it look effortless. What a smooth shot by McCollum.
Outside Jackson. Pass to McDaniels. Jackson with it. Jackson is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Gafford passes to Brunson. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's Mitchell. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And Brunson has it in the corner. Launches it. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
And watching Mitchell there, he was just sitting on that one.
Gafford with the steal. Brunson against Mitchell. Brunson kicks to Jackson. Screen by Gafford. Here's Brunson. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Okongwu, the pass to Brown. And rejection by McDaniels.
A swat from McDaniels. With a near 7-foot wingspan, he can cover a lot of ground.
Here's Castle. 17 points in his last outing. Jackson misses.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Eason with it. Shot clock at 6. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Castle. He's covered by Eason. Jackson is doubled. Nifty move. A rebound by the Spurs. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
That free throw, no good. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So, here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think that was beautiful.
Not in any way.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Pass to Castle. Fires from the line. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Mitchell outside. Out to the right wing. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
Now here's Brunson. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Christian Braun.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson-Davis. That is his first foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Pass to Barnes. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Şengün with a screen on McCollum. A baseline J. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Back to McCollum. Three-pointer. Şengün with the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for Detroit. Brunson scanning the floor. Şengün finds Brunson. And McCollum with the block. Mitchell outside. Pass to Jackson-Davis. And here's McCollum. 6 to shoot. Over Brunson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. McCollum's got his second bucket of the game to go. McCollum against Brunson. At the elbow, it's Şengün. Now Thomas. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. And it's McCollum in the corner. Lets a floater go. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Brunson gets it to go.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
McCollum with the screen on Thomas. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Detroit with the rebound.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Thomas passes to Şengün. To the wing on the left. Now, here's Achua. Jackson Davis defending. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Last season, he played outstanding, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. That one is off. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Okongwu. Tari Eason comes in for Christian Brown. Johnson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Cunningham in for C.J. McCollum. He hits the second from the line. 1:50 left to play here in the first. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Thomas. Johnson, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Brunson kicks to Achua. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Achua's got it all tied up now for Detroit. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Here's Brunson after the basket by San Antonio. Upside Thomas. It's stolen by Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. Şengün finds Thomas. Here's the teardrop. Tries again. Barnes against Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Johnson left side. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Thomas. Good on the 13-footer.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Spurs out in front, leading by just 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Another thing that stands out is how they've contested shots. They're not making it easy for the opponent, and it shows with those block numbers.
We've got Cunningham. Clark is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Johnson in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second one. It's sent back down by Simmons. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to Castle. McDaniels, a screen on Johnson. Here's Castle, covered by Johnson. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Philadelphia. Here's Cunningham. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
McDaniels passes to Simmons. Gafford inside, covered by Johnson. Jackson has the open look, drills it from outside. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And Clark slams it in.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Jackson against Clark. Jackson passes to Gafford. Rebounded by the Spurs. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels against Eason. Clark a screen on Simmons. Here's Cunningham. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Yeah, and Cunningham is one of the more difficult players to guard in that pick and roll.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Castle. That 3 off the mark. And Clark has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Jackson Davis with it. His 3-pointers off the mark. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Simmons can't get it to go. San Antonio leading. Inside. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. Jackson Davis has got 8 points. So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Spurs making a switch here. Exum's checked in. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Spurs second.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue into this year.
Here's Exum. Pass to Cunningham. Up top, Jackson Davis. Now Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
First one falls for him. And so Clark nails both of them. Pistons trail by 3. Gafford is screen on Johnson. Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Johnson up top. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. A post-All-Star break look now at how the breakdown between three-pointers and other shots have been for the Spurs.
And they have been feasting from long range, shooting with volume and accuracy. It's been a good recipe for them offensively, and boy, it puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses to try and cover all that space.
Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Really tough to disrupt the rhythm of Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Okongwu's checked in for San Antonio. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Johnson. That one drops. He ties it up. For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Clark, a screen on Simmons. And it's Clark with the jam.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Checking out some numbers for Cade Cunningham. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged 22 points a game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yeah, you need someone who can organize that second unit and keep things moving along. A tremendous asset, highly valued by a coaching staff.
Simmons' shot is good.
In every jumper Simmons makes gives the defense more to think about. That's a nice shot.
Cunningham for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Simmons looking it over. Outside for Jackson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Exum dishes to Mitchell. No good on the 3. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Gafford finds McDaniels. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
The Pistons making a change here. Şengün's checked in. Now here's McDaniels. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Now Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Pass to Cunningham. Okongwu with a screen on McDaniel. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, that's where Cunningham is at his best, operating the pick and roll.
Here's Castle, covered by Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Pistons. San Antonio leading by 5. Pass to Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Christian Brown comes in for Clark. And McCollum subbed in for Exum. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Achua, he's checked in for Jackson. Barnes comes in for McDaniels. Thomas checked in for Castle. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Ben Simmons. Clark, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. Brunson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Now, here's Clark. 6 points for him. Brunson against McCollum. Brunson the pass to Şengün. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Pass to Brown. Now Clark. Mitchell outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Clock at 6. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And that comes from McCollum's tenacity, because you have to have an edge to get that and one shot to fall.
The Spurs making a switch here. Eason's checked in. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. Of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 8-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. There's a screen by Achua. Brunson the pass to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll, boy, he is smooth.
Eason against Şengün. And stolen by Achua. Thomas passes to Şengün. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Now just a 4-point Spurs lead. The Spurs have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Brunson against Mitchell. And it's Brunson missing. San Antonio's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Brunson outside. Pass to Şengün. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
.146 left in the first half. Elbow shot is on the way. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Thomas got his second basket of the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. 6 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brunson outside. Şengün with a screen on Mitchell. To the middle. Shoots from 8. Off the left rim and out.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Pass to McCollum. Okongwu with a screen on Thomas. And here's McCollum for three. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. The shot's good from Achua. Achua's got the game tied up here for Detroit.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Okongwu with a screen on Thomas. And the basket by McCollum. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Spurs lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hey, everybody.
He's been hunting for a shot pretty much all first half. And why not? The results speak for themselves.
From the naked eye, he just looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
Ernie, what is a naked eye?
I was just about to say, isn't the eye always naked?
It is.
Well, no, if you put glasses on.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
You look at the Pistons, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
And that is a wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. They've got Daniel Gafford. Ben Simmons is out there with Castle. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Gafford is screen on McCollum to the inside. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. McCollum passes to Okongwu. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Pass to Castle. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 5 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
A 3 from McCollum. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Jackson. Back to Simmons. Here's Castle. He is guarded by McCollum. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
That free throw missing. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. but I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And they double up Simmons. Shot's good by Gafford. Gafford's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Brown. Back to Mitchell. McCollum outside. Screen on McDaniels. Right block shot. Here's Brown. For three, Mitchell. Detroit with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. And the rejection by Gafford. McDaniels passes to Simmons. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to McCollum. The end of the drought. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
McDaniels kicks to Jackson. Here's Castle. He's guarded by McCollum. It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. And that one is good. McDaniels got 8 points. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Eason down low. It's good. And the Spurs lead by 3.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Back to Simmons. And here is McDaniel. 8 points for him. Jackson, a screen on Mitchell. Teardrop shot. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside. Simmons got his 2nd basket.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's McCollum. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, a veteran in the NBA, C.J. McCollum, seems to have adjusted nicely, don't you think, to his role as elder statesman.
Kevin, even going back years, I always thought that C.J. McCollum was one of the most consistent guys in the league. Seems like every time he checked the box score, he'd have over 20 points, but never like 40, just every night, pencil him in. 20 to 30 in those range, 5 or 6 assists, high percentage. This guy is as consistent as they come.
Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. You take a look at Gafford, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
To the left side wing. Here's Castle. He's guarded by McCollum. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 7 now in this quarter.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Okongwu with a screen on McDaniels. Brown, the pass to McCollum. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Detroit's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Here's McDaniels, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A defensive ace. Jake McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And we've talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Achua, he's checked in for Detroit. Mitchell wide open. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get his shot to fall. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Hassel misses.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
Outside Jackson. Achua with it. Here's McDaniels. Bangs home the trifecta. McDaniels got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Simmons against Mitchell. Outside, Simmons. Right wing. Here's Castle. He's guarded by McCollum. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And checking out some stats for C.J. McCollum. Last year, getting it done. He put up about 20 points per game last season. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of the team.
Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for the Spurs. Kate Cunningham comes in for Mitchell. Cunningham outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cunningham's got 9 points.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Don't sleep on Simmons' athleticism. He still has the ability to hammer down those alley-oops.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Who wants a free T-shirt? Get on your feet and go wild so we can see you. What's a T-shirt? It's time to give out some T-shirts, but only to the loudest fan. Show us what you got. Who wants a free T-shirt? You know what to do. Make some.
A different look now for San Antonio. Clark, he's checked in for Okongwu. And it's Dante Exum in for Tari Eason. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Castle. Clark dishes to Cunningham. Pass to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now.
Well, no question McCollum is in the zone right now. Just letting the offense flow through him.
Here's Brunson. It's Thomas outside. Rebounded by Exum. And it's Exum with the ball who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Cunningham outside. For the lead. Rebound, Detroit. Simmons finds Brunson. Brunson takes off. Simmons. And Simmons is right there. Simmons got 10. Spurs trail by 3. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Detroit. Castle comes in for Cameron Thomas.
Into the lineup for the Pistons, Daniel Gafford.
McCollum against Simmons. McCollum right side. Just 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Ben Simmons.
And I love how active McCollum is. Superb at drawing contact on the way up.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
No good on the free throw.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
Good on the second free throw.
Look, a leader both on and off the floor. You can tell McCollum's teammates really look up to him.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Exum comes to help. McDaniels finds Gafford. Jackson from long range knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 8.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Pass to Clark, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And we'll get a look here at where the shots have been coming from for him.
Well, they're going to have to look elsewhere for points because he has pulled a Houdini and completely disappeared from the offense in this one. Just no production from him, and nothing seems to be in rhythm for him right now. It's just not his night.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kate Cunningham.
And you love when Simmons plays with aggression inside because it really forces the D to adjust.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Simmons drops them both. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Cunningham passes to Johnson. Cunningham against Simmons. Pass to Exum. Just 4 to shoot. Inside, here's Jackson Davis. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Jackson Davis has got 10.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Gafford finds Jackson. Pistons passing it around. Jackson setting the pick here for Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. With this chance, I'll show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. In the third spot, the Spurs.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on protecting the rim. They were not an easy group to score on inside.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Here's Johnson. There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Exum. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Castle. Jackson Davis defending. And Simmons kicks to McDaniels. 13 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. McDaniels got the lead up to 8 now for Detroit. Cunningham against Simmons. Now here's Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Jackson Davis.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Clark is out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Johnson, and it's Cunningham in at the point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Pass to Cunningham. Picked by Clark to the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Now, here's McDaniels. Not a lot of room. From deep. Castle misses.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Johnson, wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Jackson. Cunningham against Simmons. Castle. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs trail by 6. Clark with it, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the right wing. Clark outside. Stolen by McDaniels.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
Jaden McDaniels. One shot.
So it's San Antonio now. They trail by 9 points. Clark outside. Johnson kicks to Exum. Shot clock at 6. Basket counts.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Simmons against Cunningham. To the wing right side. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Castle's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pistons.
Now, this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
And it's Exum in the corner. Lets it fly. And the rejection by Gafford.
Detroit ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Castle. Inside, here's Jackson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 12-point Detroit lead.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go. You're on the big screen. All right.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Exum. Johnson surveying the floor. And there's the drive. The kick out to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Gafford sets the pick for Jackson. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A 12-point game. Back to Clark. Cunningham inside. Simmons is there.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Castle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Keon Johnson.
Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Cunningham on the wing. Pass to Exum. The kick out to Cunningham. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
McDaniels with the bounce pass. Now Simmons. Here's Castle. Up again. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pistons lead by 12.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Simmons passes to Gafford. Now here's McDaniels. He's defended by Exum. Jackson, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
Yeah, and we've seen that. You're right. A lot of examples. And Simmons drops them both. Spurs trail by 12. Pass to Eason. Now here's McCollum. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And here's Jackson. He's covered by Eason.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Over to the wing. Brown, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Brown. McDaniels defending. Okongwu with a screen on Simmons. And Okongwu slams it in.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
No, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
Coach has to be happy with Simmons' intensity tonight, fighting hard for his looks on offense.
Okongwu dishes to McCollum. It's deflected.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
McDaniels kicks to Simmons. Jackson setting the pick here for McDaniel. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
Jaden McDaniels taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And McDaniels drops them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Eason. Spurs passing it around. Mitchell with it. Guarded by Simmons. No good on the triple.
Well, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Now, here's McDaniels. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Spurs trail by 16. Now McCollum to the inside. Okongwu. And Okongwu slings it in.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's Castle. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Jackson a screen on Okongwu. Castle misses.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's McCollum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, McCollum has a way of causing trouble in there. Very crafty.
J. McCollum. Shooting 2.
Throw good, McCollum.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
And so McCollum nails both of them. Pistons leading by 12. And here is Simmons. Pass to Castle. McDaniels with the ball. And Brown pulls it down. Down low, it's McCollum on the wing. The 9-foot shot. And the rejection by Gafford. They get it back. Here's Okongwu. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Back to Simmons. Outside for Jackson. Pass to McDaniels. Over Mitchell. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, McDaniels has really found a flow offensively, and he's just going to ride it as long as he can.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Outside Jackson. Pass to Castle. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Spurs ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Spurs trail by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Carries it from three-point range. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's lethal from that three-point line. The defense must guard McCollum better than this.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He knows every possession is critical now. For the screen on McCollum. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Pistons lead by 13. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Doesn't go for him. And, well, Detroit shooting straight 49% from the field. Now here's Jackson. Here's McDaniels, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Pistons. Jaden McDaniels. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they'd taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pistons.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. McCollum, no good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Detroit. So Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.